I had a really good time yesterday at the Dutch group, but Ma, I do have a bone to pick with some of you guys. The reason why is that you guys don't want to talk Dutch back, and I don't get it. It's like, you know, we want to learn Dutch, but then when I meet a Dutch person, they don't want to talk Dutch to me, and it's like, praat Nederlands met me. You know, it's like, oh, I feel like singing it to them. Praat Nederlands met me. You know what I mean? So anyway, I find it really frustrating. Because, you know, my husband, for example, he usually says to me, oh Jess, you know, English people don't make an effort, or English-speaking people don't make an effort to learn other languages. But when we do, you don't want to speak back to us in your language, because the only way for us to learn a language is by speaking it, right? And having conversations. But you don't want to have a conversation back in your language. And yeah, I understand that it is a lot of effort. And in the group yesterday, I spoke about it. I said to them, sometimes I find it really difficult, you know, because I'm learning Dutch, that people don't want to talk Dutch back to me, you know. And I said to them, you know, I'm guessing it's because, you know, we're quite slow. What are my kids doing? They're racket out there. And I said to them, yeah, maybe it's because we're quite slow in sort of getting our words out and finding the correct word to use and structuring a sentence together and things like that. And maybe, you know, not everybody has the patience to actually wait for somebody to say something really simple in the Dutch language. Yeah, I understand that, but at least, you know, try. You know, I'm not saying that everybody's like this, not at all. And my husband does say, you know, it is an effort. It's like switching your brain, you know, English, Dutch type of thing. So I guess I understand that. But, you know, there are some of us here, some of us English speaking people who really want to learn Dutch, but then nobody wants to talk Dutch back to us who speak Dutch. So yeah, and a friend of mine, one of our neighbours who I made friends with recently, she's been going to the Netherlands since she was like 12 years old. She is now, I don't know how old she is actually. I think it would be quite rude to try and guess on this video. But she said whenever she goes to the Netherlands, her friend always speaks to her in English, and she tries to speak to her in Dutch, but her friend just does not want to speak to her in, you know, in Dutch. And she's desperate as I am to learn the Dutch language, which is why we kind of created this little group that we had yesterday. Right, I kind of feel like that's the end of my rant. But yeah, jongens, praat Nederlands met mij. Alsjeblieft. Thank you. Right guys, so it is Ochtend, like I already said. Dutch group was really, it was good. It was nice to sort of meet our neighbours. Literally, it was like 6-minute drive to the house that we went to. And the thing is though, they weren't Dutch. They were, is it Finnish? I think one of them was from Belgium. So like they did say that there are some differences in the language, which I agree. He sort of explained the differences and stuff like that. But Ma, I was able to have a conversation with his mother, who didn't speak any English at all, and we were able to have a nice conversation and understand each other. So that was really good. Yes, and the other thing, that was it. Another rant, guys. I'm so sorry, but I just need to mention this. One of the girls there, she said to me, you know, I said, why do people not want to speak to us in the Dutch language? She said it's not a language like, you know, English and French, which everybody wants to speak. You know what I mean? It's sort of like a minority language, which, you know, a lot of people don't particularly. She doesn't see the need, basically, she was saying. But there are so many people out there that want to learn your language, guys, that want to learn the Dutch language. So please don't think like that. You know, not everybody wants to learn, well, I guess most people do want to learn English, but not everybody wants to learn French and all those other languages. You know, there may be a good solid reason that they want to learn the Dutch language, like myself. We want to raise our kids to know both Dutch and the English language. We want to be able to go to the Netherlands, and for them to be able to communicate with their families, for me to be able to communicate with my in-laws, You know what I mean? And like when we're with our family in the Netherlands, me not just sitting there like a plum, not knowing what anyone is talking about and not being able to get involved in the conversation. Right, guys, I have been ranting, but I do hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. The frustration of learning a language, you know, and, you know, with the natives is, yeah, I struggle with that, guys. I really do. Besides that, I absolutely do love you guys. I do love the Netherlands. I love Dutch people a lot. I am going to do a video on that soon, by the way. I don't know whether it's come out already. I haven't decided when I'm going to be uploading certain videos yet because my life is hectic. Can you hear it in my voice? I'm rushing because my kids are in the lounge and I need to check on them just to make sure they're not destroying everything. Right. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will see you in my next video. Please do subscribe, like, and comment as well. Bye bye.